Hello everyone, my name is Yannick and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get designer, luxury, and hypebeast items for cheap. You can either shop on Essence, which I made a video about, you can click the iCard up there to watch, where you can buy brand new items on sale, or shop on Grailed where you can buy new and secondhand items for cheaper, which is what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Before you get started, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my content. I upload men's fashion and lifestyle videos every Monday and Friday. Also, leave a comment down below letting me know what other videos you would like to see me do. So, first, what is Grailed? Grailed is an online marketplace to buy and sell men's streetwear. However, over the years, they have branched out and now sell many designer and luxury items as well. The most popular brands on the website right now are Supreme, Palace, Raf Simons, Gucci, Balenciaga, and Off-White. Like I mentioned, the good thing about Grailed is that they have new items and also secondhand items. The reason why this is great is because sometimes you can get secondhand items that are in pretty good condition most of the time for way cheaper than you could get any item ever on sale. So I did make a purchase on Grailed before. I bought my Gucci hoodie, which I made a video on. You can watch a video up there. I paid about 1/4 of the retail price for this hoodie, and honestly, I'm so happy with it. It's in great condition and it could almost be considered brand new. And I'm so happy with it, and I personally would not have paid the $1,200, which is the retail price for this hoodie. So in this video, I'm gonna kind of talk about what I did and how to make sure I got an authentic item on Grailed. Since Grailed was basically made to resell hypebeast and designer items, they do have an authentication system. However, it's only digital. They do it remotely by looking at the images that the seller provides on the listing. And if they have enough information from the images to deem this item authentic, they add a sticker that says digitally authenticated by the Grailed team. Unlike GOAT and StockX, which are also two big reselling marketplaces, where normally the seller would ship the item to GOAT or StockX, they would in-hand authenticate the items and then ship it to the buyer. So now I have some tips on how to get authentic items on Grailed. So first up, look for the digitally authenticated sticker that I mentioned before. This will ensure that the Grailed team has specifically looked at this item and deemed this item authentic. Now, this does not mean that it's 100% authentic. However, an expert group of people that know a lot about these types of items have said that this item, based on the images provided, looks authentic enough for them to deem it authentic. So take that with a grain of salt. Another thing I would do is look at the reviews for the seller. If they have sold a lot of items before, they obviously have a lot of reviews. If they have a lot of positive reviews and people saying that they got authentic items, it was a fast shipper, great seller, nice, obviously this person sounds like a trustworthy person and will be worthy of your purchase. However, on the other hand, if you see a lot of negative reviews or maybe some people saying they got inauthentic items or they got scammed or an item they got was different from what was listed, maybe you shouldn't buy from this seller. So seeing people's past experiences with this specific seller obviously could give you an indication on how maybe your experience will go. Next up, look at other items that they are selling. Maybe you can't authenticate the item yourself. However, if you look at the other items, you see that those are not authentic, maybe that could indicate that the item you were originally looking at was also not authentic. However, like I mentioned, if they have a lot of good reviews and you see a lot of more items that are going for great deals and they look authentic, maybe this is a trustworthy seller. Another tip I have is message the seller. You never want to purchase something, especially if it's so expensive, before even contacting the seller. Personally, what I did, I messaged all the sellers that were selling the Gucci hoodies and asking them why they were selling it. If they sent you a message back explaining maybe they are trying to get rid of the items in their closet, maybe they don't wear it enough, maybe they need some money, and if it comes off genuine, you could probably trust the seller. However, if you get a message that seems kind of sketchy and they're not really clarifying why they're trying to sell you, maybe don't trust the seller. I feel like this is a great way to see why the person is selling it if it actually is in such good condition. If you see an item that is listed for way lower than any of the other listings, maybe message the seller and asking them why it's listed for so low. If they don't really give you a concrete answer, it might be sketchy and maybe not trustworthy enough to buy something that is normally retailed at $1,000 for $500 if they state that it's brand new. However, I have noticed that a lot of sellers on Grailed are employees at like these high-end department stores and they have their employee discount, and with that they buy brand new items and then sell it for a little bit cheaper on Grailed so they can make a little bit more money off that as well. So next up, I wanted to mention some things you have to be careful with or that could be flags to the seller. First thing, as I mentioned, see if they have other items for sale. If the seller only has one listing, maybe it's not someone you could trust right away because obviously they don't have any reviews or older sales that you can get a sense of how the seller works. It could also maybe mean that it's a throwaway account that they're trying to scam someone on them, and if their account gets blocked or deleted, it doesn't matter to them because they have another account. However, it could also mean that they're just a brand new seller. So use the tips that I mentioned earlier, like messaging them and seeing why they're selling it and trying to see see if they're actually very genuine. However, if the item is a super hyped item and it's priced very low, maybe I wouldn't trust it. You would always rather be safe than sorry. Next up, do your research. It does not hurt to research yourself what an authentic item looks like. I would suggest trying to authenticate the item yourself with the research you've done. Search online for authentic items and replicas and try to compare the images of the seller to the images of the replicas and authentics and see if you find any similarities or differences. If you see some details in the images of the listing that are very similar to the ones of the replicas, maybe it is a replica item. You can also watch many YouTube videos on legit checks. Obviously, the more popular an item is, the more YouTube videos there are on legit checks, but there probably is one for the item you're trying to buy. Or you can even check out subreddits like Rep Sneakers and Fashion Reps. In there's many discussions on different replica items, or you can even post images of the listing and ask for legit checks on there. So once you've tried to authenticate your item and you've come to the conclusion that the item is authentic and you want to go ahead and purchase the item, make sure you use PayPal. Grailed provides the PayPal service through their website. This way you have the PayPal protection plan and they guarantee you 100% your money back if you do get scammed. So after you bought the item and unfortunately you did get scammed, what do you do now? First thing you have to do is be calm, and as I mentioned, PayPal promises 100% money guarantee back, so let's try to do that. I would file an appeal at PayPal and also contact Grailed support. Just be calm and describe your situation to them, send them images of the item you received, or if you didn't get your item at all, and also provide them with the tracking number and also the listing on Grailed with the images that the seller provided. Try to compare the images and show PayPal and Grailed the difference between the images that the seller provided and the images of the item you actually received. Now, don't get me wrong, PayPal's support is not the best, so it could take forever. However, I would just try to be calm and be patient. It could take a while, but eventually you do get your money back. So if you feel comfortable enough to go buy on Grailed, Grailed has an app and a website that you can shop on. Just make sure you make an account and fill in all your information. The more information you have on your profile, the more genuine you seem, so a seller would also trust you selling the item to you. So as I mentioned, there's many places online that you can buy hype, streetwear, luxury, and designer items. However, the best place to get secondhand for even better deal items is on Grailed. You can shop on eBay, however, they don't have any authentication measures. There's no buyer protection, so it's all up to you to trust the seller. And overall, I feel like you can get scammed on eBay way faster. Other stores like Goat and StockX are also very great because you do get authentic items. However, those only sell brand new items, so they're a little bit more expensive than if you want to get a better deal buying a secondhand item. So that is all that I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video and found it very helpful, please give the video a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my content. I upload lifestyle and fashion videos every Monday and Friday. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you would like to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.